people today joining us on our workout. Remember, the doors are about to open. I'm here at home today doing this workout. It's going to be a great one. I'm going to do it sitting down and standing up. And let's see. Do we have a breathing motto participant for first up with the breathing motto? And Bobby, I'm looking at you, but you got it, Bobby. Bobby is our really good friend, and he does a great job with that motto. Ben, I'm going to work with you here. I know you're busy. And Bobby, it's great to see you, my friend. And take your time. There you go. We got the unmute, and I'm ready to exercise and kick off this week.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in the good. Breathe out the bad. Breathe in the very happy. Breathe in the very sad. Breathe in your best and breathe out the worst. And breathe in your power so you can reach your goals first, no matter what day it is.
Yes. Yes. Nice job, Bobby. Excellent job. Thank you for kicking off our workout. We got some new friends joining. I've seen some new friends. I've seen some old friends. We got a lot of friends. Check this out. Every second, we got more and more people joining us on our workout, and I'm super excited to be here. It's Monday. We're going to kick this workout off with our warm-up, and we're going to have some leadership followed up after that. So let's get ready to start our warm-up. I'm going to do the warm-up today. And then Nick, let's go ahead, and I want you to do some leadership later on today where you're going to have the spotlight. And I'm going to stay up here with, this is the picture of me and my friends. You can see this is me right here. They gave me a surprise birthday party. I did not know this was happening, especially because it was actually this guy's birthday, and they threw a birthday party for both of us. I wasn't expecting it. I thought it was great. We had a great day yesterday, and we're going to keep this picture up here. And remember, if you're inspired to want to come and do something like this, maybe come to the beach, maybe actually go in the ocean and come surfing with me and my friends here, you can do that. You got to find us, check us out, Waves for All. And we're here in San Diego. We can get you out in the water. So let's start that warm up. Remember, we want to make sure that our neck is warmed up, and we can do that. A great one to do is the upside down. What's the letter U? The upside down rainbow. And that's what we're going to do. So we're going to go down, bring our chin up, and then bring it right back up to the starting point. But then we're going to reverse it. And we're going to go down and up and then do another reverse. So I'm kind of bringing my chin down to my shoulder, down to my chest, and I'm bringing it all around. Now you can do this one standing up tall. You can be standing tall, or you can be sitting down. You can be laying down with this one. And you want to bring that chin down, move it around. And this is a slow exercise. All right. We're already starting to slow it down because we just started working out. We don't want to move too fast in the beginning of our workout. Let's go one more each direction, bringing our chin down and then bringing it up. And then I'm going to go down over here on the right side. And then I'm bringing it up on the left side. Nice. Really nice. All right. Next one we're going to do, let's go left and right side. So I'm going to be looking over here. Oh, I got some of my friends over here. This guy, that's Matthew. This is Chris. Now I'm going to turn my head this way. So I'm not turning my body. And I got my friend Lisa and Kevin. There's another Chris. Andrea's there. And now I'm going to go back and forth. So remember, I'm moving my head slowly to the left and to the right. I'm not moving my upper body. I'm just moving my head, and then my neck's it's gonna twist. My neck's gonna move too. And there you're gonna feel a twist. You're gonna feel a stretch. And that's what we're going for. We want to kind of warm up those muscles, get them ready, get them stretched out in an active way. So this is what you could call active stretching. All right. There's also passive stretching. There's a lot of types of stretching actually, but in this warm up, we're doing what's called active stretching, where we're doing movements that are going to create flexibility for us and mobility, which is a great combination. So the next thing we want to do is we're going to go down and up. Ooh, I just saw something right there. It looks cool. Find out more about that in the chat room, everybody. We're going down with our chin, bringing our chin down. I just saw a post, got our chat room. Remember, if you're on Zoom, you can make a comment in the chat room for our friends on here. We're getting more and more folks on here. bringing my chin down. You can tell if you're just listening to this workout, you're going to tell a difference when my chin's tucked down. And then as I bring my head up and I bring it up, and now I'm stretching my vocal cords. And who can hear a difference in my voice? I'm not trying to talk any differently, but I'm affecting my vocal cords, which that is what helps me create my sound. And so we're going to bring those down, and we're not just moving those vocal cords. We're moving a lot of muscles. We're moving a lot of muscles just by bringing our head up and down. And then we can also bring it up and hold it up. Let's go for 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Now I know Nick's sitting there. He's calling out my moves. I'm with you, Nick. We're going to be doing the giraffe neck, turtle head. So remember, with the giraffe, I'm going to move a little sideways here so you can see. And so I got my head on my shoulders, and I want to kind of have my head in line with my ears and my shoulders. That's a nice alignment. But in this exercise, we're actually going to move our head forward. Like I'm going to try to eat that tent, and I'm going to move my head out. And I'm even kind of moving my shoulders back. So I'm reaching my head out off my body. And then now for the turtle, I'm going to bring it in, and I'm going to take my chin, and I'm going this way. And you're going to feel this in the back of your neck. When me and Nick, we always feel that. So there I go forward, keep my shoulders, and we're just focusing. This can be a tough exercise. You have to think about it, and you have to move slow. Now, again, you can hear the change in my voice. And why is that? Who knows? Who's paying attention? Remember, my vocal cords are in here. Now let's see what happens again when I stretch them out. When I stretch out here, it's not too bad. I'm still able to kind of have my same voice. But when I bring my head in, oh, there's no way I can sound the same, because I'm putting that muscular pressure on those vocal cords. And you could try right now. Most everybody's muted. Yeah, everybody's muted. So you could even try that if you're able to. Remember, we're bringing our chin back. It's a great exercise. It's really good. You're going to feel it back here. And again, we're trying to balance out that technology time. So sometimes when we're on maybe a computer, our bodies will get kind of drawn to it, and it'll pull our heads forward, and it'll kind of add some resistance to our upper body. Now, remember, our head, it might weigh about 8 pounds or so. That's a bowling ball. That's heavy. And the further out our head gets in our posture, that's more stress it's going to put on those muscles. So we're moving those muscles, we're getting the muscles moved around, but we're also trying to create that balance, that alignment that's going to keep the stress and keep everything kind of centered up where it's supposed to be. The last one for our neck, ear lift. So we're going to take our head. Now this is my head, nice and still. And now I'm going to bring my ear up, and you're going to see my ear it went up a little bit higher. And then when I come back down, I'm going to bring my head nice and slow. And then I'm just trying to bring my ear up. So we like to use our imagination in these workouts. Remember, imagine that you have a little string tied onto your ear, and it's pulling your ear up, and then it's going to stretch your neck. I might even push my shoulder down. So my shoulder's going down. I'm trying to see Kevin's face. There we go. I bring my shoulder down, and I bring my ear up, and I can see my friend Josh in the picture. I liked this picture thinking of a Where's Waldo? Remember that? If you were trying to find the guy, Where's Waldo with the party hat, you got me and my friend Cliff right there. Let's try to, again, do that stretch. So this shoulder's going down, this one's going up. And now I can see my friend Mike. I can see his mom, Mary. I see my buddy, Alex, and I'm lifting. I'm trying not to tip my head. I'm trying to lift my ear. Nice job, everybody. Let's have a sip of water. I think everybody's doing great. Again, I see our chat room. We have some conversations going on in there. Some people are getting connected and learning about some new activities. So if you're able to check out that chat room, you can. And
I think we had a question, John. I think the question was, can 2 people be team leaders at the same time? Have we done that before?
Well, we have in the studio, and I don't know if we have. Well, I would say we have when we have Byron and Nick are doing the flow, and Byron's leading. Even though Nick's following Byron, that's an example of 2 leaders working together to lead the team. So, and we can keep going on that road too. I bet there's going to be some ways where we're going to find multiple ways where leaders could work together, and we could make a plan on that. Good call. Carrie and Chris, that's right, in the chat room. When Carrie's doing the counting and Chris is working hard, Carrie's counting for a lot of folks. Again, that's another great example of leaders working together. And just like when I was out with the Navy SEAL guys on Saturday, even guys at that level, remember, when you're doing something new, you're going to work together. You're going to work. And even though everybody might be a leader, when everybody kind of decides to work together, that's when the leadership gets stronger and the whole team gets stronger. Let's go ahead and think about moving our shoulders now. And I'm going to think about, I like to always ask a silly question, you know, how many grains of sand are on the beach? I don't know. And that answer right there is our next exercise. So as I'm bringing my shoulders,
John, do you see what popped up?
did somebody answer the question of how much sand is on the beach?
No.
Oh,
It's Carrie says, she'd want to be a team leader with your mom.
ooh. Hey, you know what, girls? You guys come up with a plan and we'll make it happen. We can do it today, Wednesday, Friday. Every day is a good day for working out. Even the days that we're not doing live workouts, I hope that everybody here is doing some of these exercises. Nick's saying right now, I don't know. And when you do that I don't know movement, remember, you're lifting, you're working out that trapezius. You're also moving your shoulder blades up and down. So, I mean, you can see I don't have a whole lot going on my gray shirt here, but you can see how things are moving around in there. My head's not really moving. And I'm just bringing my shoulders up and down. And also I can remember I can move them forward and backward. So this is the one we want to try to avoid the posture of having what a rolled shoulder posture. That's going to be pulling on that shoulder blade. But we can work that out. We can forward and backward. So this would be the proper way to do it. My head's going to be straight ahead and my arms can be anywhere. They can even just be resting on my legs. And I'm moving my shoulders forward and backward. I got my hand. Now, if you're standing up, you can do this standing up too. Just move your shoulders forward and backward. And when you move them back, you're pinching those rhomboids. They say pinch your shoulder blades together. Well, you're using your rhomboid muscle. It is contracting and it's bringing those shoulder blades. It's letting them move inward. Nice. And then the flexibility, the mobility around our shoulders, that's going to let those shoulder blades move around too. And we want to continue to do that. I'm going to do a couple more with my shoulders. I'm just going to do some double circles. I want you to do some free shoulder movement. You can do whatever you want. You can do a side to side. You can do one side, two side. You can do alternating. We're going to go for about 10 more seconds. I want you just to do some free movements with your shoulders. You know, even doing the lift, you know, starting to get those elbows going, but still focused on the shoulders. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right. So we started at the top of our body. We're working our way down. Next up, we're going to be moving our elbows, but we're also going to be moving our core. We're going to be moving our arm. I'm going to start with one elbow and I'm going to start just moving it over here on the side of my body. So I want you to think about it. You don't have to move any particular way. I want you to move first in the way that feels good. So for me, this feels good. This feels okay. Moving my arm around like that, kind of with my elbow. I got my elbow bent. I got my hand kind of in the middle. My hand's kind of touching my shoulder here. Now that might be difficult, might be tough but I could just hold my hand up here, move it around. I'm gonna try it with my other elbow too. Okay, I feel the difference because I just did a bunch on this side. This side didn't get it. And you might notice that, be like, wow, hey, this side must be getting warmed up. That side, not as warmed up. Let's get it warmed up. So again, I'm moving that arm, going with the up and down, just bringing this elbow up and down like this. You can see a lot of stuff's going on in my shoulder there. Working out again, my deltoid, my trapezius, that rhomboid, that big muscle back there with those shoulder blades. Everybody's moving around. And if we don't move them, sometimes they can stiffen up on us. Sometimes they can lose their strength, the strength to be stable. And a lot of our joints in our body, remember, from our pinky finger right here, there's a joint right there, and then another one here. I got another one here, then my whole hand, I got joints, and then my elbow. And right here, we're at the elbow, from the wrist to the elbow, the shoulder. And so all of these connections to our body, they need to be strong. And by doing these exercises, you're making them stronger, and you're also making them more mobile. Now, the other day we had a guy on here. He was great. He was team leader. He was his first time doing team leadership. I was super proud of him. His name was Tyler. He had us doing some arm circles. That's our next up. So head, neck, shoulders, elbows. Now we're going to go out with our entire arm. And again, I got a water right there. So I'm going to move. You might have to make an adjustment because now we have our arms maybe out to the side. Maybe I'm doing a small circle. Maybe I'm doing a big circle. Maybe I'm doing a fast circle. Maybe I'm doing a slow circle. You know, nothing is wrong when we're doing our workouts. If you are trying your best and you're moving, and if you're putting that intention into your movement. Now, what do I mean with intention? Well, I'm gonna try not to think about my arm circle. I'm just gonna move it around, and I'm just waving my arm around. I'm not even thinking about it anymore. I'm just gonna think about nothing. All right. But now watch, if I really want to concentrate, I can move my arm, or I can make it very controlled. This is all happening in my shoulder. Well, why is my arm not moving around like it just was? Well, it's because I'm using my brain now. I wasn't thinking about it before. I was just moving it. But when I think, when I concentrate, I can do a lot of things that would be difficult without that concentration. So remember, when you're exercising, we are working on a mind-body connection from head to toe, all the way throughout the body. I'm going to change it up a little bit. Let's keep it up in the arms, and let's go ahead and just do some wiggling of the fingers. So if you want to, we'll also bring the toes in on this, and you can wiggle your toes. I'm going to go for 10 seconds, and I'm just wiggle. I'm playing maybe an imaginary piano. My mom would be doing great with this one, playing the imaginary piano. But remember, I also want to bring my fingers up. So I can bring my fingers down. I can bring my hand up. I can go all the way into the fist. So I can make my hand into a fist. And then I could even move the fist around. So I can move my hand at the wrist with using the weight of my hand now as the resistance. It's the resistance for these muscles. If I wanted to make this a little heavier, our friend Carrie, team leader, she showed us you can do it by holding a water bottle, moving that water bottle around, moving it up and down, moving it in and out. Do an internal rotation and an external rotation. Because remember, and I'll ask the question, but I know a lot of you already know the answer. What are the 3 ways that our body is designed to move? Our bodies, all of you, all of these people here, our bodies are designed to move, remember, in 3 ways: forward and backward, side to side, in rotation, twisting, moving around. Maybe I'm going to take that into our next exercise, and I'm going to do just a nice little seated kind of twisty stretch. So I'm not stretching too far. I'm kind of maybe stretching my core, and I'm just doing this. You saw I had a little rhythm right there. Let's see if I can bring this camera down a little bit better. There's my table. I'm at my table. What can I do to make this? I want you to see more of me. Oh, there we go. It gets a little shadowy, but that's okay. So again, I'm just kind of moving my body. I'm not using my arms now in this situation, really. Maybe I'm using them for weight. I'm using them to help me kind of lean over, but they're not really moving. If you couldn't see me right now on the screen, I have my hands on my chest. I got my hands, I'm touching my chest, my pecs, my sternum. All right. And I'm just moving my body. I'm kind of just rocking around. Imagine you got you're scratching your back like that cat out in my garden, or like a bear on a tree. Who's ever seen a bear scratching its back on a tree? Like they got an itch. That's actually great for our ribs. That's great for our spinal cord. The stretching and the movement up into the sides, it's going to help to, again, mobilize, create some strength and some stability. And while I'm doing this, I can also kind of engage my core, my tummy muscles. I can squeeze them, and I can set up a nice little foundation, a little top for my top to move on. Set up the foundation. So here, my belly button's down there. It's not moving a whole lot, moving my upper body. All right. Now the 3 that we like to do, actually, Nick, I'm going with this because I like it. Again, talking about leadership, combining exercises. Sandy, our team leader, was showing us the windmill. Nick showed us the windmill, but then we did the teacup to windmill. Let's try that out again. Let's do maybe 3 or 4, go in each direction. So with the teacup, we're going to go over our head. Maybe I'm going to lean. Maybe not. Maybe I just bring my arm up. Maybe I just go and bring my arm across my body, doing the midline reach. I'm going across my midline. Or maybe I don't go across there at all. I'll go back over this way. That's the coffee pot. And then the windmill, I'm actually going to go down and try to touch the ground by my toes. So let's try that on the other side. So I'm going to go over my head, across my body. I'm going to pour it over to the side, same side now, and then reach down. I touch the same side toe. So I did left hand to left foot. I'm going to do that again on the next one. I'm going to go right hand over my head, right hand across my body, right hand off the hip, and then right hand down to the right foot. Nice. I'm going to do that on the left side. I'm going to go left hand overhead, left hand across the body, left hand on the same side and tipping over, and then left hand touching the left foot. Let's do this one more time. I am going to switch up the windmill. So I'll go across my body for the windmill. I'm going to give myself, that's an extra challenge. So I'm going, here we go. Right hand over my head, right hand across my body, coffee pot. There we go. Tipping it over. And then I'm going to go right hand, left foot. Ooh, you could see that. I got a little nice rotation in my core. Left hand over the head, left hand across the body. Here we go with the coffee pot again, pouring it out. And then the last one, I'm going to go left hand down, touching the right foot. I got it. Nice job. All right, now, like we've talked about, and you might notice if you've done a bunch of workouts with us, you're going to be like, Coach John, I feel like we're doing a lot of the same exercises during our warm-up. And that's by design, because we want to have some of those really best exercises. We want you to be very familiar with them so that you're able to do these maybe 3, 5, maybe 7 days a week. Like Bobby said in the breathing motto, we want to try to be our best every day. In these exercises, moving our neck, moving our shoulders, our arms, moving our core, working out each arm independently, also working out each arm together. These are all things that we can practice on every day. And as you're learning this by seeing it over and over again, remember the consistency, that's going to help you to really be your best. So let's go ahead and do the witch's pot next. This is going to be our hands. If we're able to, we're going to bring our hands together. So now I got my right hand holding my left hand, and I'm going to reach out away from my body with them both. And then I'm going to bring them back towards my chest together. So my elbows are bent. So my arms extend and I actually lean, I'm leaning forward. And then I sit back up in my seat and I bring my arms back. Nice job, Ben. You're doing good, man. I got you up on my top row. All right, top row. Let's go. Here we go. Let's go for 20 witches pots. That's what I was going to say. That's what I'm going to stick with. There's 3 and 4. I'm going to try standing up on number 10. We'll see what happens. 5 and 6. So again, we're pretending like we're stirring the pot, like the witch's pot. Got the cauldron with the broccoli and cheese soup. 9, and we got 10 more to go. Keep going. I'm going to try standing up. Let's see what the shadows do for this. So again, remember, I'm going to bend my knees. That gets me in the screen too. I'm going to go down and out and up and in. So I'm almost going out of the screen when I stir it up, down and out, up and in. If you're standing up with me now and doing this exercise, make sure that we're bending our knees, getting ourselves back down into the screen, and then up and in. So I go down and out, reaching out, up and in. I'm going to do 5 more switching directions, bringing it down and out, up and in, down and out, up and in. We're almost to that goal of our 50 participants on Zoom. Come on, call your friends up. Let your cousin know. Hey, if you're not already watching on YouTube, get on Zoom. Join us on Zoom. Nice. Let's do one more. Here we go. Hold it. Let's try to hold it out there. Just try to stir with your arms. Just stir with the arms. Keep holding the squat. If you're standing up, here we go. 3, 2, and 1. As for you, Nick, I know Nick likes working in those squats. Let's have another water break. Remember, working on our waters. I'll show you something else here in a second. I like to show y'all things I do to stay healthy. I got a birthday coming up. I'm going to be 40 years old soon. I don't feel like it. But again, I do a lot of things to try to keep my body healthy. One of the things I do a lot of is I do eat a lot of fruits in the morning and vegetables in the evening. That's something that is just every day for me. But when I do want sweet drinks, I don't drink the soda drinks. This is like flavored water drink stuff too. And it doesn't matter. Most of them don't matter really the brand. Take a look at them. If you're trying to avoid those sugars, but you do want to have those sweet drinks, something else you can do with these too is you can make them into popsicles and stuff too. I like making things into popsicles, freezing up fruit, and that can be a sweet treat if I'm looking for a sweet treat. So, all right, we did our head, we did our neck, we did our shoulders, our elbows, our arms. We're starting to work out our core. We did our core with movement, but now I want to try to work out the core with no movement. We're going to actually do an exercise where we're not going to be moving, but we will be engaging our core. I'm going to do it I'm going to try to do this 2 different ways. So get ready, everybody. All right. I'm looking for the clock over here, Ben. I'm like, I'm not in the studio, but when I'm only looking at the computer here, you forget. All right. So remember, everybody, we want to do a core exercise that's not going to be using movement. And that can be our squeeze exercise, our plank exercise. So if you want to hop on the ground, you want to do a plank, you can do that. You can also do an air plank where that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring my elbows up like I was doing a plank on the ground, but then I'm going to squeeze my core and I'm going to go for 10 seconds. I'm going to do 1 for 10 seconds. All right. So if you're ready, let's get those elbows up and we're going to squeeze in 3, 2, 1, and squeeze in your stomach. You're squeezing like you got a little grape in there, like you got a tomato or a banana, some Play-Doh, something you're trying to squish, and you're using your abs to squish it, and then relax. All right, let's do it one more time. This one I wanted to try is I'm going to do this, but I'm going to be doing this with my desk. All right, so I'm going to do this on my desk. I don't know where my little comfort thing is, so I'm just going to bring my elbows down. And so now I am standing up, but I'm leaning forward. Okay, this is where my feet are. This is me standing up. So, wow, I'm coming forward. And if you're at home, if you're in a kitchen, if you're cooking some food in the microwave and you're like, I want to do something while I'm cooking up my food, maybe a minute, you could do a plank on that countertop. So I'm going to do a plank here. I'm going to be on my elbows. And the key here is to keep your body nice and straight. I'm going to try to go sideways so we can see. And I'm going to hold it. Here we go. Let's start counting. And we're going to go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And again, that's my elbow is just on the desk, just like that. And I had my core was what was keeping me. That's what was keeping my body up and keeping myself stabilized. So let's get that up. Nice. All right. Remember, we're at home here. We're having fun. We're doing a home workout. A lot of you are doing a home workout too. I think that's cool. In a way, we're not all in the same place, but we're all getting to work out together. And I do like that. We're just going to deal with my desk there because I like having the camera way back there. So, all right, next up, we're going to work on our lower bodies a little bit here. We're going to do the knee tap. I'm going to do a knee tap, elbow tap. I'm going to be standing up here. If you're sitting down, I want you to do a knee tap. You're going to tap your knee on the opposite side of your body. And then I want you to reach up that elbow on the same side pretty high and reach up to try to tap it. So you're just getting a double tap there. I'm going to be standing up doing the same thing. I'm going to be bringing my knee up. This is also going to start to work on some balance and things like that. Let's see if we can get this to almost. Let's get this going. All right. Remember, part of our workouts is the comedy of technology. So, all right, here we go. So remember, I'm bumping into the sky here, bringing my knee up, giving it a tap, bringing my elbow up. I'm going to try to tap my knee and my elbow at the same time on the same time of balancing. That's not too bad. That is. Yep, everybody, just wait. It's going to get a whole lot better. Give us about another couple months. All right, so we're going to go up with our knee, up with our elbow, and that's what I was referring to, kind of getting the tap in while the knee's in the air, getting that elbow tap in. Let's go to 20, and then we're going to do 20 squats, which the squats, just like Forrest has shown us, you'll be able to squat down and up, or if you're sitting down, you're going to be bringing your arms up and down. Are you serious, Carrie?
Carrie said 30.
We're doing 30 squats now. because team leader Carrie, she made a good, I like it. It's a judgment call. She's like, hey, it's Monday. We're fresh. Let's get to it. So here we go. So I'm starting my knee tap. I bring my knee up. I'm tapping the knee. Then I'm tapping my elbow and I'm balancing. I'm also getting a stretch through my hamstrings and my glutes. I'm getting a stretch through my core, even through my obliques. This is a great way to just kind of get the body warmed up in that little bit of impact, that tap. You'll feel it. You might hear it. It's going to give your brain a good signal, a very real signal saying, hey, you got it. Tap, tap. If you miss, you'll hear it. It's not hitting. I'm not making the sound. So that's going to be a cue for you to say, all right, I got to concentrate, maybe slow it down, maybe try to really focus on getting that tap in. We got 5 more of these. I stopped counting. If you're on YouTube, you can go back and count, see how many we really did. I'm always interested in that. 2 and 1. All right. Next up are the 30 squats. Now you can do these squats. We've done them before where you're sitting down into a chair and then sitting back up from that chair. I'm going to do these in the air, standing up. If you're sitting down, remember, you're going to be bringing the elbows kind of up together. And then when we squat down, bringing those elbows down as we get down low. All right. I'm not going to count that one because I know Carrie would say, nope, that was demonstration. Doesn't count. So here we go. We're going to start our repetitions. We're going to do 30 squats or 30 abdominal lifts. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2. I'm not going to go too fast. 3. So don't worry about that. 4. Here we go. 5. I'm sticking out my butt. 6. That's the first move. 7. The second move, 8, is to go slow. Don't go down too fast. 9. Because if you go too fast, you got to stop that momentum. If you're going slow, you can stop it easier because you're already in control. Back up. How many was that? 9. 10. Let's keep it going. So you want to go slow. The third part, you got to change directions. You got to stop and change directions. You're going down, that you got to go back up. About 15. Let's keep going. The next thing you got to do is you got to push through, because you're going to find out if you're doing squats, if anybody's really doing squats, you're going to find a point where your legs are like, I don't want to go up. I want to go back down. And you're going to say, I'm going to go back up. Let's do 10 more. 17. Nice. Carrie's got the count. 18. 19. 20. This is also cardiovascular exercise. Remember, jumping jacks, cardiovascular, jogging, cardiovascular. You're pushing yourself up an incline. You're going to feel that cardiovascular. Well, because it's using those big muscles, it makes it cardiovascular, because how else are those big muscles working? Oxygen. It's in there. It's in the muscles. When we breathe in the oxygen, we fuel our body. How many more, Carrie? 29. There we go. 30. One more, just to be sure. Great job. Thank you. Again, I like this. I like that earlier in the workout, we were having a conversation about leaders working together. And I got to say, we couldn't do the workouts we do, wouldn't be like this. It wouldn't be the same if we didn't have our great leadership everywhere, from our producer leadership to our ideas, our creative leadership, and then also the fitness leadership. And I think it is wonderful. Everybody's contributing. Just like, again, this picture here, everybody here was contributing and it was awesome. That was okay. Absolutely. That was okay. It's a good workout. I'll tell you that. Let's have a sip of water. We're about to go to leadership here. And yeah, I'm going to remind you, if you need to get it, remember, we might be working out with a pillow. We might have something like a resistance bar, or this is a broomstick. I just unscrewed that from the broom, and we even got the resistance bands, the bungees. So if we need to get some equipment, let's go ahead and get some equipment. We have a couple more warm-up exercises to do, and then we're going to cruise right into some leadership. We're going to do just a few of the other ones. We're going to do breath hold and smiles. All right. I see a couple of you got excited when I said we're going to be doing smiles. So we're absolutely going to be doing great big smiles. But let's think about doing that breath hold to start. Now, we just did cardiovascular exercise, so we might be breathing faster than we are normal when we're just hanging out. And so that's good. That shows us that our lungs are working. They understand that there's a need for more oxygen, and so they're trying to get it in more. So imagine how much oxygen you get in 1 minute. Well, you might be taking in a little bit more now because of the way we're breathing. And so to help us with that, let's do a short breath hold. We're going to do just a 10-second breath hold. So I want everybody to try to get this your best you can. If you need to breathe, you can. We'll breathe in 2 times and just normal. Breathe in and out. And then on the third one, let's just try to hold it in. And one of my buddies here, this guy right here, he found out, and Austin, they had some wipeouts yesterday, and they found out they are happy they've been doing their breath holds. All right, here we go. And breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe and hold. Nice. Nice. If you made that breath hold, and if you did it and you thought that wasn't bad, that was easy, then I'm really proud of you. I'm happy for you. It shows that you're having that control with your body, and that can grow, that we can build upon that from maybe 10 seconds. We can build more, and then also more connections within our body. So again, practice some of that. That's some good stuff. It makes me smile every time we get the oxygen in. And so next up, let's do some smiles. And then Ben, if you have a idea of who'd be a good first up team leader, we can have them get ready and get their equipment ready. And so let's go ahead with a great big smile. I want to do 3. We're going to do 3 frown smiles. Let's go ahead and do a frown. And now let's do a good smile. Let's hold it. That's not good. That's better. And frown. Smile. Frown. Smile. Hold it. Hold it. Cheeks. And relax. Cheeks. All right. That's going to be the key word. Cheeks. And you know, cheeks. You got to get them up. Great job, everybody. Remember, that is a warm-up that you can do any day. You could do that extra. You could do that warm-up again later today if you were feeling like getting in some extra movement. But again, there is a real good reason to practice those movements, even a couple of them every day, because the consistency, your body will respond really, really well to that. If we keep with it, some of you, we've been working out for over 2.5 years, every day we can, every chance we got, we've been here, and I'm super proud of you all. Ben, you got somebody for us? You want me to kick it off? I see Byron's on here. I know he's always combo ready.
You know what I was thinking? We haven't had Clint try.
Is his camera on?
His camera is on.
Is Mary there?
Looks like they are, but
you want to send him an invite, and then maybe
let's see if they want to do something.
Maybe they could, ask him now, or they could go after Byron.
Okay, Clint will do the stretchy band.
Oh, cool. All right.
Yes, Clint. All right, and I got my stretchy band. All right, hang on a second, Clint. We're gonna get you up here with me, my friend. And Mary, how you doing? Clint, how you doing?
Hey, we're good.
I did play.
We did a play, yeah. So we just finished our play that we were in.
Oh, wonderful. What was the name of the play?
Little Shop of Horror.
Oh, wow. Was it a good play?
Yeah, it's going on. These other friends are doing it this weekend too.
Oh, so great. All right, we got him from the shoulders down. If he takes one step back, we'll got full. There you are, Clint. I can see you, and I'm going to follow you, buddy. We're
cool.
Stretching that band.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, cool, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do it sideways, this way.
Hurry up!
Up and down.
Hurry up and
1,
down!
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do it over your head, like straight over.
Over your
Behind you.
head.
Okay, 1,
Behind your back.
okay, go.
Behind your
3,
head.
4, behind your head. 5, behind your head. 6, 7, 8, behind your head. 9, 10. Okay, we're gonna do we'll do the kettlebell.
Nice. All right. Clinton's got his kettlebell. Remember, everybody, that is a type of weight. Some of them weigh anywhere from
What?
4 or 5 pounds all the way up to
What?
100 pounds. I'm going to use an exercise pillow, and I'm going to follow Clinton's lead with the kettlebell.
You're gonna bend your knees and then bring up.
Nice. So he's going, oh, nice. He's going down to the ground and up to the sky. 1.
Down, up to the sky. Up,
Oh, to the sky.
down, up to the sky.
Nice job, buddy.
Up, down, up, down, slow it down, up, bring it all the way down,
Oh,
Touching the ground.
all the way up,
oh,
Oh, good lift, man. That was a good one.
up, all the way up, all the way down. 5 more.
Oh,
1
that's a great call.
and 2 and 3 and 4, all the way up, and 5. Good job, Clint.
Clinton, round of applause, everybody, for our friend Clinton. Great job, Clinton. And like you saw with that kettlebell, those things are neat because of the way they're designed. You can hold it with 1 or 2 hands at a time. And Clinton, great job. Mary, thank you so much. So glad, Ben, you spotted that. That
It was
is
good to see. It was good to see them.
Oh, that's a true producer right there. He has got situational awareness, and I like it. I like it a lot.
hadn't seen them in a while. It's good to see them.
That was me and my mom were just talking about Clinton doing workout with Clinton, and I said, I haven't seen him in a little bit, and you know what? He's been working on a play. That sounds exciting. Are we getting Byron up on here? Is he next up?
Yes.
All right, there it is in the chat room. Had missed Mary and Clinton. That is right. We are happy they are joining us on this workout. Remember, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then if you miss them, they're on YouTube now. So you can get on YouTube. You can watch it, share with your friends and family. You can say, hey, check out what we were doing. Check out our team. And maybe they're like, hey, I like this. I want to join that team. And so remember, with Byron, we're going to have a combo. So the combo, he's going to have his sandbag. And for that, you can use also maybe an exercise pillow. And then when he goes on to the resistance bar, he's going to be having the resistance bar, and you could use
Yeah, John, go ahead and do the play-by-play because he's already started.
Oh, he is. All right. I got you on. You're on. You got it, Byron. He's dropping it down. He's going for the unmute. We got you good, Byron, right there. Oh, look at that flip. He just kicked it off with that flip right there. He's got the right hand doing a single hand bag flip. Now he's going right to left. He's juggling. He's got it right to left hand, working on, again, catching and working on that. Already the sense of urgency. That bag could fall down, and he doesn't want it to. There he goes, behind the back, throwing it up, giving it a catch, throwing it left hand, right hand, catching it in the air. If you got a pillow, you could throw that pillow up, catch it. Look at that, right hand, catching with the left hand. And he's getting it up there too. Behind the back, working on that hand exchange. So he's not only handing it off behind his back, he's throwing it up in the air, giving it a catch. Nice job, top row. Cassie, Nick, Forrest, Olivia, Debbie, keep it going. Byron. Oh, Byron with that right hand throw with the left hand catch. Then the left hand throw with the right hand catch. Talk about ambidextrous. Byron's off the ground with the right hand, sweeping it off the ground, going behind the knees, at both knees, and then going behind each knee individually. That one's the figure 8. He's going for the hangman, dropping it down. He's picking it up with that reach behind his back. So that was a technical reach. Even though the bag fell on the ground, Byron was able to get it by reaching back. Oh, he's going for he's in the go-kart. He's in the, oh, you got it with yep. He's got the steering wheel. He's in the sports car driving down the road, turning the steering wheel, turning down to the right, turning to the left, turning to the right again, turning his whole body. Check that out, everybody. Look how he's twisting. Look, even his toes are coming off the ground. If you're standing up, let your toes pivot. There you go. Now Byron's twisting to the left. He's using the arms in the bag. That's the resistance on his upper body, making his back strong, making his legs strong, holding that bag now up to his chest and reaching out with the chest press. There you go, Byron, working on his shoulders, doing that chest press, and that elbow is going from all the way bent, all the way extended. So again, Byron's doing a great job with combo hands. He's got it turning to the right again, turning that left arm over the right hand. Now turning to the left, turning the right arm over the left hand, bringing it around the back, catching it in the air. Byron has got the moves with the bag. Let's see what he's got with the resistance bar. Because wow, I mean, talk about, oh, he's going back to the flips. He's juggling it over. And just like he started, he's bringing that bag off to the side there. And now if you need to get your bar, go ahead. Grab your resistance bar. If you need a sip of water, you can have a sip of water. All right. Byron starting off. He's holding on to that resistance bar with two hands. He's walking forwards and backwards. So remember, if you're sitting down, you're going to be leaning forwards and backwards. If you're able to move around, even if it's just a couple steps, move around. Byron's maximizing his space. You can maximize your space too. Now he's starting to swing it. He's starting to swing from side to side. He's got, oh, he's doing a typewriter, or he's going side to side, kind of the low typewriter, where he's moving it across the body, reaching out. Nice job, Nick. Nice job, Cassie. There you go. Moving it side to side. I'm using my imagination. Q-Tar 7, you got it. Nice job, Olivia. Keep it going. Let's see some more top row. I'm moving around. Nice job, Byron. There you go. Raymond, Sandy, nice job. Keep it going. Rodrin. All right. Byron's got the stick on the ground. I'm pretending. If you look at my screen, you can see I'm just using my imagination, pretending like I'm doing a baton spin. Look at Byron has got the control with the wrist and the hands. This is one to practice. If you don't have a stick or a piece of bamboo, you got to get one. That way, next time you can do these moves too. Byron's up with the lumberjack, up on his shoulder with the lumberjack. He's holding it up on his shoulder. He's got it. He's walking forward. He's got the lumberjack going. Nice job, Byron. Remember, he's holding on with just one hand to the stick, doing the lumberjack, moving it forwards, moving it backwards. Nice, Byron. Look at that. Remember, I want everybody. Nice job. We got people moving backwards right now. I'm digging it. They are doing great. Remember, moving backwards, it really helps your mind. It gets your mind aware. Byron's moving forwards. Oh, he's doing a front kick. So he's holding the lumberjack. He's got that stick on his shoulder, balanced, and he's doing forward and backwards, walking with the kick. This is something to practice. If you're not able to do this right now, you might be practicing this later. Here we go. Byron switched it up. He's doing another. He's got right kick, left kick. Here he goes again with the left foot kick, maybe. Yep. Oh, and he's like a football kicker. He's working on his steps. Watch this, everybody. Look, he's got his steps dialed in. Byron, I'm so proud of you, man. His creativity is shining in these workouts. Here comes Yolanda. Yolanda, get in here. All right. Byron's holding that stick up. He's bringing it up high. We can all do this one, even with our imagination. Even if we can't bring our arms straight up, we can bring our arms out and bring them back. This is an extension at the elbow and the shoulder, and a little bit of flexion at the wrist. You can extend those wrists, keep those wrists strong. There you go, Byron. Nice job. Get ready. Bring it on home. Here he goes. He's going for another baton spin. He's got the stick on the ground. He's doing it. That was a powerful baton spin. Byron's down in the low squat. This is the thinker squat, the thinker position. Everybody knows. Nice job, Sandy. Caitlin, good job. Keep it going, everybody. Jesus, nice job. Keep it going. Nice job, Chris. Alicia, there we go. Byron's moving side to side. He's leading the show. Here we go. Moving it around. Byron's stirring it up. He's got the witch's pot going. And you can see Byron's now doing the witch's pot with the stick. This shows the difference when we're doing it with our imagination. He's still working out his legs. He's thinking about bringing it home. He's holding us in suspense. Oh, and that's all she wrote. Nice job. Nice job, Byron. Excellent, excellent combo. Again, always a great job when Byron shows us that level of creativity. Now, you saw Byron doing moves that had the flow, moving around the back, moving around the legs, but you also saw moves that we would call technical moves. All right. That lumberjack with the kick, that's a very technical move. And I want you all to think about exercises that you're seeing in this workout, whether you're watching them right now, maybe you're going to practice later with your family, with your friends. Maybe you're thinking, I'm going to try to get where I'm following along. And then you might even get to the point where you're thinking, I want to do some leadership myself. And, you know, I have a friend, we have enough time for it. I know she is always up for a challenge. An artistic challenge would be no problem. But my friend Sandy last week mentioned that she had 2 new exercises that she was thinking about sharing with us. And so Sandy, give me a thumbs up if you'd like to share those right now. Let's do it. We're going to get Sandy up on here. We got 2 thumbs up, not just 1 thumb. We got the 2 thumbs up, and we're going to get the unmute coming your way. And Sandy's wearing that. I love that baby blue Our Place shirt. I got one of those. One of my favorite colors is blue, all types of blues. And there we go, Sandy. In just a moment, you'll have a little button. How are you doing?
Good.
How's
How
it-
are you?
I'm doing good, but how's Dusty? I always have to know, how's Dusty?
He's walking around the cage.
He's in, okay. And remember, everybody, if you missed out on Friday's Fitness Social, when we started the Fitness Social, we got to hang out with Dusty the hamster, and he was looking like he was enjoying hanging out with everybody.
He likes to hang out every day.
I love it. So, Sandy, you said you had 2 exercises you wanted to show us. What's the first one?
It's called the Windmill Stick.
Windmill stick. All right, let's check it out, everybody. So if you don't have an exercise stick, we can use our imagination. I'm going to use my broomstick. All right, how do we do this one, Sandy?
Okay, you put your arms up to here,
Okay.
and then you just touch your toes or the floor if you can, and do
Okay.
it up to 10.
With the end of the stick down by the floor?
Yeah.
Oh, I
One.
like that.
1,
Go ahead and count it out.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, that is a wonderful exercise. And you know what, Sandy, I really like that one too, because if somebody was wanting to do the windmill, but maybe didn't want to have to bend all the way down to the ground, they could do the stick windmill, and that way they could have the stick could help with some balance too. Sandy, that's a very thoughtful exercise. Now you have one. Do you have one more for us?
Yes, I do.
Let's do it. And yeah, I'm still excited about the stick windmill.
It's called the swimming stick.
Ooh, okay. Swimming stick.
You hold your arms out to here,
Okay.
and then you count to 10.
We're counting to 10
Yes,
with holding the stick out in front of our body. Or are we moving it around?
go like this.
Oh, nice. All right. Moving it around
Like you're swimming.
like we're swimming, like we're doing the swim, like we're doing even like the kayaking. Do you want to do how many of these, Sandy? 10 of these?
10.
Let's go
1,
for it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh my, Sandy, that is a great exercise. Which one of those is your favorite? If you had to pick one or one of those.
The windmill stick.
The windmill, I like the windmill stick too. And if you think about it, both of those exercises sounds good, Raymond. We had our friend Raymond on here, join. We'll see you for the next workout, buddy. And we got some good friends joining us and doing our workout. Sandy, you just got to do some great leadership with people from all over. And I hope they enjoy that. And let us know what your favorite is, the windmill stick or doing, what'd you call it, Sandy?
Swimming stick.
The swimming stick. That's right. The swimming stick. I like them both. They work out our body in a great way. They really got us moving. And Sandy, you know, those are exercises you could do every day. Those are good ones. Those are good ones. They're in the category of you could do those every day to help you to get moving and feel your best and to build up some flexibility and mobility and even some stability. Because when we get strong, we want to be stable with that kind of strength. We don't want it to get too strong for our body. And that can happen. And you're doing a great job. Everybody is, with making sure we are progressing at a very appropriate rate. I saw Rodrin giving us a clap. Rodrin, do that again. Round of applause, everybody. Nice stuff, Rodrin. He just got a clap going. That makes me want to clap too. And again, so happy to have all of our friends on here. We got some new leadership combos coming up this week. Sounds like, remember, if you want to be a team leader, we got Wednesday and Fridays workouts too, where you can do some leadership. Nick, let's bring you up here. I want you to give us 2 exercises. And then I was just going to, oh my God, Nick, you're reading my mind. I was going to say, give us 2 exercises and then do that breathing motto to bring it on home. Everybody, we're going to bring Nick, the soon to be Nick, the team leader. He's going to be coming up here. And what you going for, Nick? Nick is laying down with a resistance bar. Oh, and he's going for the sit up. Okay, so I'm going to do this one sitting down. I'm going to lean back. Then I'm going to lean up and do an overhead press with the bar. Nick's doing a sit up. Nick, how many are we going to do? You've done 3. There's 4. If you want to unmute, you can unmute yourself real quick because we won't be able to hear that motto. Yep. Take a moment. We still have time. If you're on YouTube and you haven't already, hit the thing you got to hit. We do it every week, 3 times a week. What you got next, Nick? Sit up. He's doing a V up.
Put like sit up and then we put.
How many are we going to do?
10.
Go for it.
3. Whoa.
Working out his core, working out his shoulders. 6. There you go, Nick. Breathe. Remember to breathe. 8. Bringing it down. I like how he's bringing it down nice and slow. 9. You got 1 more to go, man. Number 10. I'm up there. Yeah, Nick. You're going to feel that. What you got next for us? You got 1 more. You're going to move the stick? Show me. That's a tough one.
And then we will do up.
Got to lean all the way down to the ground. Try to reach the ground with the stick. There you go. Reach down with it. And now, there you go.
Up.
And then standing up. You're doing a squat with the stick. There you go. Down. Just like that. Down. I'm leaning down. Down. And let's go 1 more and then breathe a motto because we're almost there. Nice. Nice. You'll see that actually in the gyms. If you went to a big gym, you might see somebody holding the barbell between their legs doing a lift because you're actually very, very strong. If you're wanting to lift something when it's closer to you, well, how can you get close to you? You got to get right over it. Nice job, Nick. You ready for that breathing motto? Let's have a sip of water and then bring it on home.
Then how the water, everyone. Hydration, very important for your whole body.
All right. Getting hydrated. Getting ready to take those deep breaths. I got a good practice breath in. Let's listen for Nick. Here he goes.
5, the 2 and 1. Breathe in the dirt. Breathe out. Breathe in the heavy. And breathe out the bed. Breathe in your bed. And breathe out the belly words. And breathe in your amazing power. Do you do it? You do put everything out the way.
Nice job, Nick. Great job, Ben. Great job to all the leadership, everybody. We did a head to toe workout. We had some special friends joining us. We got to check out some of this. We're going to get to have a video on that on Friday's Fitness Social with our friend Austin. But remember, have a great week. Wednesday, we're going to work out at 11. Friday, we're going to work out at 11. And on Friday, we got a super special San Diego guest. I'm not going to say too much more, but get ready for it. Super special guest in the studio coming on Friday.